Welcome back on another wonderful edition of Five Questions with the KMA Land Athletes. And Tegan Streit from Mount Air is joining us today, a multi-sporter that is locked in on a basketball season right now in her senior year, she's averaging a lot of different things: 10.7 points, 7.9 boards, 5 assists, 2.7 steals. The Raiderettes are 7-2 on the year. Tegan, did I get all that right?
I think so.
Okay. Do you know your stats right off hand?
I don't really
Okay.
try to pay attention to that.
It's good. It's good. It's working. And those are not part of the 5 questions, by the way. Thanks for taking the time to do this 5 questions. And a little bit of background here. I am going on vacation here fairly soon. And so I got a couple of these 5 questions features in the bag on, Tegan and I are actually talking on Christmas Eve, which I appreciate. And so this is actually going to be the first 5 questions of 2023. So you feel special, Tegan?
I feel special.
Great. Awesome. We're going to try to keep it there. Are you ready for 5 questions?
I am.
All right. So given that this is the first 5 questions of 2023, we got to look back at 2022. What was the best thing to happen to you in 2022?
I would have to say probably making it to state track and state softball my junior year. That was a pretty cool experience, and I'm glad I got to experience that with all of my close friends.
Yeah. Which one did you like better?
Probably state softball.
State softball because, I guess why? Why state softball?
We were up there for a longer amount of time, and I also was closer with a lot of people, and I had a special bond with more people on the team than I did on the track team. Yeah. So I was able to watch other teams compete, and that was pretty cool to watch all different athletes from different areas.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations on that. It's been a lot of fun following Mount Air softball, certainly over the last several years. You guys if you don't make it to Fort Dodge, you guys, it's a disappointment, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
I hate to put that undue pressure on you, but it seems like it just happens a lot. So,
Yes.
All right. Number two, any New Year's resolutions here for 2023?
I'd have to say putting my clothes away. I lack at putting my clothes away when they're given to me. And so I just throw them on the floor and say, I'll do it a different day.
In your room?
Yes.
Is that where you are right now?
Yes.
Are there clothes on the floor?
No.
Oh, okay. So you cleaned up for this show, huh?
Yes.
And it's 2023 when people see this. So you're doing great on your New Year's resolution.
Yes.
All right. Who does it bother the most that you have a bunch of clothes strewn about the floor?
I would say my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me all the time I need to clean up because whenever I go to college, it's gonna be different.
It's very true. Yeah. Since you said your dad, I'm gonna flip the question here. Let's go to number 4, but it is number 3. What are 3 words to describe life as a coach's kid? People that don't know, by the way, Thad Streit, girls basketball coach, longtime girls basketball coach there at Mount Air.
I have to say there's a lot of high expectations. He knows that I know what to look for on the basketball team. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of high expectations there. It can be very stressful coming home from games and from practice, and there's a lot of stress in the atmosphere. And then there's a lot of encouragement there too, staying late after practice and working on the little things. And he's always trying to boost my confidence to help me get better. So, all
right. So I said 3 words: expectations, stress, and encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Yes. How long has your dad been coaching? Do you know?
Oh, I do not know.
Were you born when he started? Or were you not born when he started? Do you have any idea?
I don't want to give you the wrong answer, but I'm not for sure.
That's okay. You grew up watching a lot of great teams. Yes. What's the best team you've ever seen him coach?
Probably when I want to say the 2010 basketball team. They made it to state that year, and they were a really good basketball team. And I think they got state runner-up that year. So they were a really good basketball team to watch, and I think I was
How
five.
old were? Yeah, about 5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey Meyer was on that
Yes.
team. She was very, very good. Who are some other like? Was there a Pennington?
Yep. Becca Pennington. I think Jensen Stewart was on that team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's a lot of great athletes.
Yeah. And do you know how that season ended? I mean, you said state runner-up, but I mean, did you see like do you remember how the last play?
I think I could be wrong. I think they lost by like a few points, but
they lost at the buzzer.
yeah, yes,
Yeah, to a very good Exira team. And honestly, just to fill you in a little bit and the listeners, that was a fun team. They were not expected to be in the final. They had Martinsdale St. Mary's in the semifinals, and I don't think they beat them yet that year. And they had a girl by the name of Mackenzie Morrison who was like 6'4", and they shocked them and then nearly pulled off the state championship. That was a great team.
Yes, yes.
You knew all that. You knew all that.
I didn't know the Martinsdale part.
Okay. All right,
Yes.
so let's go on to number 4, and this is a good one. This is a really good one. Why is there nothing better yet than a Raiderette?
I'd have to say because once you're a Raiderette, you're always a Raiderette, and we don't know what it's like to be another mascot. So we have a lot of special tradition along the Raiderette lines of any athletic sports. We hold high expectations to make ourselves better each time. So
that was a good answer. That was a good answer to a silly question. You guys say that, right? You say, why is there nothing, or you say there's nothing better yet than a Raiderette?
Yep, we do.
Yeah, I like that. Do you do that like in every sport or just certain?
Yep, we do that in every sport. We do it after practice is started, or and then after every game. We break down before going into the locker room, and then after we talk in the locker room, we do that again as well.
Awesome. Well, great. Number 5, and then we'll get you out of here. We'll let you go meet Santa. If you could only eat one food for the entirety of 2023, what would it be?
I'd have to say bone-in honey barbecue wings with ranch because I like my wings.
Any specific restaurant?
Probably Pizza Hut.
Okay, I did not expect really that.
Good. Yeah.
They're good, huh? Okay. And I'm glad you said bone-in because boneless wings are not actually wings.
No,
right?
It's like
you agree with
chicken
that?
nuggets.
Exactly. There it is. So, Tegan, we're on the same page. We're both going to have a great 2023. Thanks for joining me on 5 questions.
Thank you.